Cold War is over. No more intrigue, no more secrets, no more spies. Yeah, right. In the New World Order, downsized spies are out for revenge.
So basically, you lost your job and you went postal.
And there's only one way to stop them. Meet weapons expert Max London.
Don't anybody just use bullets anymore?
Can't afford the insurance.
And legendary ex-agent Lorne Cash.
These are very dangerous people.
Tell me about it. I roomed with half of them.
Together, they're our country's last line of defense.
I want you to reach into my pants.
Really?
I've got a gun.
That's original.
It's time to play Spy Game, next on ABC.
No doubt about it, Quill. We were the best. But there's no more room for us old spies. Best thing is to just sit back, relax, and get a few more yards on that drive of yours.
All right. Let me use your driver, then. Gotcha. I guess somebody didn't get the news we're retired.
Good God, man, you bent my driver!
He was setting himself up for a kill shot. Let's get him to talk.
For that, I'd go with a butter.
What's wrong, Quill?
He wasn't alone.
Nice shot, Quill.
In the old days, I was smart enough to wear a cheap watch.
One of us still thinks it is the old days. If we don't just shoot the kid, we'll be here all night. For God's sake, stop showing off!
Where is he?
Quill.
Yes.
You are foolish to challenge me, Cash.
He doesn't have the stuff. You can take Cash with your eyes closed.
You're not gonna take that crap, are you, Lauren?
No, he is not. Because he's gonna drop this Ruski.
Well?
Let's go. You want to go first?
Sure.
Good. Nice shot.
No, it was excellent shot. You may now concede. If only I'd known all those times I was trying to kill you, you were walking rabbit's foot, I'd have given up and worked on my chip shot.
Mr. Cash? Max London. I work for Micah Sims.
If you're not looking for Pyotr Reshenkov, I'll be leaving. Goodbye, all.
The Emergency Counter Hostilities Organization. ECHO. That's catchy. So what can I do for you, Miss London?
I'm afraid I've got bad news.
Well, that's a problem because I just own a bar now, so I don't get bad news anymore. Unless I miss a putt.
It's about Adam Quill. He's dead. I'm sorry. We need you for a debriefing. You knew Quill better than anyone. He was your mentor. You might be able to give us some idea.
You wanted him dead? It's gonna be a long list.
Well then, it's gonna be a long day. We better get started. You ready to go?
Shank? You armed?
Yeah,
You good?
we'll see.
All right, let's go. Nice shot. Not this again. Look, has everyone got a goatee but me? Sit down. Who sent you? You okay?
Fine! Thanks!
He's got a bad knee.
What?
His right knee, it's bad.
Really?
Football injury? Yeah, I thought so.
Got him!
I'm only gonna ask you one question. I promise you want to tell me the truth. Where is my friend? Oh, boy.
So, who have you angered lately?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody that I know of.
Then must be someone with long memory who lacks my forgiving nature.
Great.
Be careful, my friend. We are both well out of that world.
I lost him. I got this.
What's that?
You're kidding, right?
He is not. Man is technological Quaker. Invading cybernetic downloader. Decide what information you want from encrypted computer, attach it to any part of machine, and whoosh, little spider sucks it out. Very handy. I used it when I broke into the White House in '89. Saw Bush in his underwear. Some things should stay top secret.
Give me that thing. Now let's go find out what's on this.
How'd you know the guy in the mask wasn't your friend?
He has watch on his right hand. Right-handed people never do that.
In case it ever comes up, I'm ambidextrous. You all right?
Yeah. What's your car?
Yeah?
Got a rattle in the hood you might want to have looked at.
Huh.
Motion detector. Won't open for anything under 100 miles an hour?
Keeps out the faint of heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, must be hell on the radials.
Micah, I am the President of the United States. You know what that means? I got 265 million bosses, but you only got one. Me. Now, I went out on a limb for you and personally handed you the money and manpower to set up Echo. So I personally expect you to come through on this.
Yes, Mr. President.
I want you to find new smoke, Quill, and I mean yesterday. Man saved my life once, you know that?
Yes, sir.
Best man I ever had, helming the agency, and a damn good friend. Shame I had to cut him loose last year. So pull stops, bust budget, and break heads if you have to, but I want the snake who did this tied and fried.
Will do, Mr. President. I'll be briefing you in an hour.
He still hang up without saying goodbye?
Welcome to Echo, Cash.
A little confused, Micah. Didn't we all get downsized? You must have seen it. It was in all the newspapers. End of the Cold War, all the spies got canned, the budget got balanced. No more East, no more West. No more big rooms full of cool stuff.
We've had a few incidents since then. A number of former agents putting their expertise on the open market. These are very dangerous people.
Tell me about it. I roomed with half of them.
Got it.
What?
One of the hitters was holding a spider. This is what was on it.
Can you magnify that bottom corner? ER-P.
Eradicator prototype.
That was a little before your time. How'd you know that...
She memorizes things.
You what?
Encyclopedias, classified files, cookbooks.
Helps me relax.
And you remember...
Everything. I know. It's kind of creepy at first.
The Eradicator was Adam Quill's pet project when he was at the agency. The prototype was ready to go, but the president pulled the plug. Quill implored the president to reconsider. He didn't, and the weapon was never built.
That is kind of creepy.
Told you get used to it. Think this has something to do with Quill's death?
Give me the debrief on those two ex-agents he was playing golf with.
40 years in the field, I've never seen anything quite like it. Letting the target escape and sacrificing his own life, Quill saved that little girl.
Stop. Quill gave up a chance to get the commando to save a little girl. Quill's primary rule of pursuit. Focus on your target. Don't look at who's in danger. Don't slow down for collateral damage. Acquire your target.
So?
So Quill broke his own rule. And then died in front of two ex-agents whose word we'd never question. And I'm betting there wasn't a genetic match autopsy.
There wasn't.
You know what? I don't like coincidence. Like the guy who tried to kill me just happens to be carrying plans to a bomb Quill helped to develop. Quill's alive.
Cash is alive? You know, it was kind of important to the whole plan that he be dead. I trained him, and I can promise you he has already figured out that I am alive, and it is slightly crucial to our mission that I am not arrested for treason. What about the guidance system?
Went fine. I walked right into the Pentagon and spidered the thing.
Excellent. Only I feel a butt coming.
That girl I told you about got it.
Well, that was another big part of the plan. You are aware of that, aren't you? This is penetrating, isn't it?
Do you think I'm stupid?
Why don't we come back to that one? Look, you should have known the girl would be there. She changed everything. That's true. After all, it is because of her that Cash is alive and you're dead. And yes, you were stupid.
Eradicator. 33 inches of flying death. It carries a removable explosive payload, fully automated. It's virtually undetectable by known sensing devices and designed for maximum penetration. The payload's most unique feature is that its gamma blast only destroys living organisms, leaving anything inanimate perfectly intact.
Boy, Quill can really pick a project.
Quantico genetic report is in. The tissue found at the blast site is a non-match. You were right. It wasn't Quill. He's alive. You must be pretty upset. Now, Quill wasn't just your boss. He recruited you. He ran you. And now, you figured out he's a traitor.
And?
If you're looking to get involved...
I'm looking to stay alive.
I need to assess your psychological state. I need to know your feelings.
Well, I tell you, Micah, I have a lot of feelings. I just can't think of one that's any of your business.
Leonard Pearl.
What?
He's the man who designed the Eradicator. And because of his work, the Joint Chiefs saw him as this kidnap risk, so he's under government protection.
All right, that's good. Give me an address.
Not without my authorization.
Micah, are you keeping up here? Because I can help you out. Quill wants me dead. He trained me. He knows I can track him. As long as he's out there, I'm a target. So I don't have time for your government issue sensitivity.
Then you're sitting this one out.
What, you think you're gonna hold me here?
Guys, before we pull the rulers out and start measuring, we need someone who knows Quill.
We need someone who's cleared for duty.
Then put us both in. He knows Quill and I'm cleared. The guy's building an Eradicator. Micah, I feel a clock ticking on this one.
All right. But she's senior. She runs you.
Fine. Can we go now, or is there gonna be a group hug? Harlock 400?
Fires darts, micro missiles, gas pellets, and a laser.
Doesn't anybody just use bullets anymore?
Can't afford the insurance.
So how long you been with Echo?
A year.
Is your first field op?
Define first.
Well, tell me about the one before this. I see. Then that would make this your first.
I've seen my share of action.
Army?
What makes you think that?
Well, since there are no more spies, they couldn't afford to train anyone to fight the way you do. So I'm guessing they went looking. What, military intelligence? Special forces. SEALs. And then there's your walk.
My walk.
I got kind of a lockstep quality.
Maybe I was a majorette.
No need for evasive maneuvers. I'm just trying to kill a little time here.
You know, I read somewhere that agents on assignment should never exchange personal information.
Yeah, what idiot said that?
You, 4 years ago. Memo 734 to new agents?
Was that verbal judo? Am I now on my
Back? Yes. Do you want anything?
Got any gum?
Be careful.
Of?
Him. Run him close. He's a little too emotionally involved in all this, and he never did play too well with others.
Great. I'm operating on the assumption Dr. Pearl's been compromised, and no matter what we see, his situation is no longer secure.
Good assumption.
I'll take point. You stay in the car.
Look, as the official sidekick, can I make a suggestion? One of us goes in the door, one of us goes in the window.
I don't think that's a good idea. Can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you. You're sitting right next to me. Well, Mike could tell you to run me close.
I'm telling you. Watch my back. Stay in the car. I'm going in.
Thought so.
Hi, you the agent in charge?
And you are?
Curious.
We'll just try it my way.
We will not.
Will not what?
What?
You said.
I was singing.
That was singing?
It was rap.
I'm upstairs outside the bedroom.
Dr. Pearl's not here.
Really? Mind if I take a look around?
If he's not here, what are you looking for?
If he's not here, why do you care?
Boy, you guys in counter-espionage must be really bored.
Come on, Doctor.
Where am I going?
You asked for a checkup, remember? You said you couldn't sleep.
Yeah. Weird dreams. Some kind of huge spider ran under the bed.
Ooh, I think somebody's been eating a little too much garlic before bed.
Hi, Adam.
I'm a little embarrassed, Lauren. She put up a bigger fight than you did.
Go Army.
Been telling my men how crucial it is to kill you. They probably think I've been building you up into something you're not.
Yeah, well, I know the feeling. All these years I thought you were a human being.
Your mistake.
Believe me, I won't make it again.
Like my spider? Similar to a cyber downloader. Only instead of invading a computer brain, took a few weeks, but we pulled a good bit out of the doctor, and he doesn't even know it's gone. And I know what you want to do with that coat, Lauren. I did the same thing to a man here last night. Miss London, have you noticed that your partner doesn't carry a gun? No fancy gadgets, no secret weapons. Wonder why? He is a weapon. Back off. I know. I made him. Guns get lost, gadgets backfire. That's why I taught him to use anything he can get his hands on.
Hi.
You backed off. Maybe you feel sentimental about me or your partner. Or maybe you just took some silent vow when you retired, swore you'd be different from now on. A human being. I'm embarrassed, Lauren. You used to be able to go the distance. Now you don't even know who you are anymore.
And how about you, huh? Are you real proud of the way you turned out?
You're a little young to be passing judgment, Miss London.
You didn't answer my question. I guess it must scare you.
Very little scares me right now. Let me show you why. The explosive payload of Dr. Pearl's Eradicator. You take off those fancy wings, those powerful engines, it's pretty simple, isn't it? It's almost elegant. I want the government to know I can build one that works. And when they find your remains under the electron microscope, they'll know.
Adam, just give me a clue here. What are you doing this for?
The president is a traitor. He used the democracy we preserved to make us obsolete. What he doesn't understand is that there are thousands of ex-agents out there, all over the world, people who can hit back, people who can go the distance.
So basically, you lost your job and you went postal.
Miss London, nice to meet you. Lauren, nice to beat you.
I don't suppose he taught you how to turn your hand into a hacksaw.
Screwdriver, hammer. Nope. Skipped hacksaw. Spy Game will return in a moment here on ABC.
I don't want to seem petty, but do you think if you stayed in the car, things might have turned out a little different?
I'm sorry. You do or you don't want to seem petty?
Oh, God.
Can I ask you a favor, please?
You're kidding, right?
I'd like you to reach into my pants.
Really?
I've got a gun.
That's original.
I snagged it from Quill. He keeps it on his ankle.
You know, if this is some elaborately tasteless come-on, I'm gonna die very disappointed.
You have got the suspect everyone part of this job down. There. You feel it?
Yeah. And I do not suspect everyone.
Oh, right. That's why you asked me to wait in the car?
I had my orders, and I made a field op call.
All right, no orders, no field op. Who do you trust?
What?
Who would you turn your life over to without thinking twice?
Do pets count?
Do not.
People I work with?
If you see him outside of work.
Parents?
If they know what you really do for a living.
Okay. Nobody.
Me either. It's a pretty lousy way to live, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And thank you for bringing it up. I'm now so depressed I don't care if we ever get out of here.
Get this gun over here. We're not going to get out of there. Ooh. All right, listen to me. You're just starting out. Just trust somebody, all right? One person. No secrets, no lies, no waiting in the car.
I will if you will.
It's a little late for me.
It's a little late for both of us. Quill's gonna use one of these to
Kill the president. This was emailed to the White House 1 hour ago.
Mr. President, you're looking at the Eradicator, which will end your life on President's Day tomorrow, unless $10 billion is paid. For confirmation of the Eradicator's recent successful test, I will refer your people to Dr. Pearl's home, where you will find the remains of 2 Echo operatives. For exact details on where and how the money is to be transferred, further communication will follow.
That'll be him. Yes, Mr.
You
President.
telling me the nut job who sent this death threat is Quill?
That's right, sir. London and Cash have confirmed he's alive and radical.
Lorne, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Son, I don't know what your old boss has been drinking, but if he thinks he's scaring me to the tune of 10 bill, he better suck himself some new hooch.
Yeah, that's an excellent position, sir. Now, may I recommend that you proceed to the secure room at Mountain Weather?
Negative. Tomorrow I got a party here at Lake Thunder for all the guys I flew with in WW2.
Mr. President, I don't think that's wise.
Micah, I'm no kind of leader for this country if I go diving for cover every time some wacko shoots off his cake hole. Now, you know who this wacko is and when he wants to hit. You got the Army, Navy, Air Force, and every spook we didn't pink slip. How hard can it be, son? Bag him and tag him.
Quill expected this, didn't he? It's exactly what he wanted the president to do.
That way the guy who fired him is dead.
Then he demands $20 billion or he takes out the Senate.
Second rule of pursuit. Know your target.
Now, due to its small size, we've determined that the Eradicator's maximum range is some 220-odd miles. The president's compound at Lake Thunder is in Southern California. We'll be closing down all air traffic from Vegas to LA and locking every military sensing device on the West Coast. Stealth skin or no, the Eradicator's got to move, which means it will give off heat, and anything bigger than a match blips its dust.
But there's something scheduled to blip.
Oh, jeez, the bomber.
What bomber?
The bomber the president flew in World War II.
That's why he's having the party for all the old vets he flew with. The plane's flying right over.
President looking up, saluting.
Quill's got the Eradicator.
In the bomber, hiding in all that patriotism.
Ready to launch.
She's right, Micah. That's Quill.
That's a good angle, but I don't want you wasting your time on it. We'll let the Air Force handle its own security. Max, I want you at NSA for satellite recon. Lauren, look, the president likes you, so why don't you get on the phone and try and talk some sense into the man? What?
What?
I saw that look.
What look?
I don't know what's going on with the two of you, but this is a direct order, not to be violated, amended, or ignored. Is that understood?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You're going to violate, amend, and ignore, aren't you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
What did you do to her? Did you have a personal exchange while in the field?
Oh, Micah.
We're gonna go save the president now. Left, 22 right, 7 left.
Wow. I remember if I had a locker in junior high. All right, here they come.
Looks good. Doing a thumbprint check? He passed. Or maybe we're wrong.
Where's the zoom on this thing?
That'd be the button that says zoom.
Why they make these things so complicated? Look at his hand. There, you see it? Silicone.
He had a thumb job. I hate when guys do that. I'm gonna call the tower, tell them we have an unconfirmed suspicion, so no firepower until we signal for it.
Tell them to get a plane.
A plane?
Okay, let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, please be patient. The president should be arriving shortly.
Happy President's Day.
Delay the bomber tower, I repeat. Delay the bomber as long as you can.
There's a hatch behind the bomb bay. We can get in there.
Bravo, hold short for traffic crossing on your right.
Why are we stopped? The tower says it's a trainer. It'll be a second.
Let's go.
7-4 Bravo, you're clear for immediate takeoff. Runway 29. Have a nice day.
Close the hatch.
Ow. Where's the handle?
That'd be the thing that says handle.
thing on? Okay, then. Hi, boys. Sit down, sit down. It's only me. Pretty soon, I'll have a little surprise for you. A piece of our hard-won liberty is gonna fly right overhead.
Come out. Hey, Adam. I just wanted you to know I'm gonna be the key witness in your trial, the one that puts you in the gas chamber. Go the distance, just like you taught me, remember?
Well, what's going on back there? We're almost in range. You okay?
Blink, breathe, and fly us back. Anything else and you're gonna have some really interesting scars. You got it?
Guess I was wrong. You are the man I made.
You okay?
Yeah. But maybe a little softer than I remember. You didn't used to like having partners. Because I told you that partners cause trouble. Partners make you vulnerable. Partners get presidents killed.
Drop it!
Shoot it, Max. He's right, go ahead. You have to kill us both, but that's the best move you've got, Miss London. Or maybe I'm lying, maybe it's not.
Don't listen to him, just shoot him!
Give it up, Adam. The delivery mechanism is broken.
There's more than one way to deliver this payload.
Don't do it, Quill.
Do it, don't do it. Very confusing out here in the fields. Let me make it simple. One rule. Always acquire your target and leave a loser behind to see who can really go the distance.
Oh my God, that thing is armed!
I know.
We gotta find a parachute.
There's no time.
Lord!
Bob, are we supposed to get fireworks?
No, sir, nothing at all.
Thanks.
I just did it to prove you're wrong.
About what?
It's never too late to trust somebody.
Oh, and never too early.
That too.
What?
It's just we're about to hit the president's backyard. And if he liked you before, he's gonna love you now.
I will destroy the statue and everyone on it. Do I know how? Well, let's see. I ran black ops for 7 years in Paraguay, 3 years in Manila, and I overthrew Libya twice. So I guess the answer is yes. I do know how to blow things up. You got a pencil? These are the demands. We're going to keep it small at the start. First, I want an Apache stealth chopper fueled to full capacity right here on deck in 30 minutes. Second, $100 million transferred to the Bank of Bahamas within 35 minutes. Third, next week, no Tuesday. That's out. Perhaps that's a bit much, but fourth, drinks for everyone.
You know, I could have sworn when we let his bomber crash into the ocean, the president would have fired us.
I told you. When he loves you, he loves you.
Oh, man.
Fuck up.
Spy Game will return in a moment here on ABC.
Don't miss these future spy game missions. Ex-Agent Shank takes action against an old pal.
What's his mission?
Kill Agent Lauren Cash.
Drop it or I'll shoot.
Drop the gun and I'll drop the bottle.
Drop the bottle and I'll drop the gun.
Both of you drop everything.
A world of intrigue where Cash and London battle a teenage assassin.
Listen, son. I want you to know that that was very normal.
To feel confused?
No. To kill someone.
Girl problems with special guest star Dina Delaney as Honey Trap.
Can I get you a drink?
You know what I'd really love?
What's that?
Okay, next, you step in.
Excuse me.
And musical appreciation.
Who's that?
Barry White.
You're a Barry White fan.
I'm a slave to the rhythm.
The game has just begun. Spy Game on a play, Mondays on ABC. He's passionate. He's committed. He's Dylan McDermott, star of ABC's new series, The Practice.
You're putting the system before a person's life here. He really believes it's not about the money, it's not about the fame, it's really about helping people. Ready for trial, Your Honor.
The Practice premieres Tuesday on ABC.
And just 2 more days till Arsenio premieres on ABC.